Hello guys, and we're back with more Final Fantasy 2. Okay, the hell? Controller is working. Nice. Wow. Feels like I'm returning after a long vacation. It's just been a week. That's what happens when I don't stream on Friday and Sunday. That's how much of a habit it has become these days, which is nice. I don't remember which file. Obviously, it has to be file 1 2558 HP. Yes, please. Right. So last time, we got Gareth. We procured the crystal rod, and we finally have access to the Mysidia tower, which was protected by the crystal rod. We got swallowed by Leviathan. We got Richard, and in terms of strategy. Yeah, I've been thinking about this, and I'm kind of worried about MP situations, seeing as how at least Firion and Maria's MP pools are not adequate, not in my opinion. Also, strategy-wise, we're going to be keeping Richard in the front row and everybody else in the back row. Richard is going to get a nice thrashing every battle, but hopefully he'll have enough HP to survive the first few rounds until I set up enough blinks and cure him up. Let's see. Bonjour, Matt. How's it going, my friend? Hope you had a good day at work. Did you manage to finish Descent, by the way? You did say there were only like 15 levels. And also, what about Bravely Default? Have you managed to finish that, or are you playing that right now? No. How long of a game is it? With 27 levels, nice. So you're going to be there for quite a while. How? what level did you reach? And did you wipe, or was it a smooth progress? And how many guys were there? I saw a couple at least. But you did exclaim your surprise that about how many people died a few times. Well, yeah. Unfortunately, I dozed off, but I did see at level 4 itself, stuff was getting pretty difficult. I see. I need to get the soft spell for Leo, not Leona. Maria. I've been playing too much King of Fighters these days. Okay, primary spells are going to be Flare, Drain, and Aspel. Yeah, I need to get the swap spell for Maria and start building it up ASAP. Do I have a cottage? Please tell me I have a cottage. I do not have a cottage. Well, I think another philosophy in this playthrough, so from now is going to be curing inside battle, because that seems to do a lot. Got to level 8, nice. Oh, this can be bad. Yeah, this is going to be bad. Has 6 lives remain. Alright, you have to ration your lives, don't you? And you lose all of your weapons and stuff. Hopefully none of that tragedy happened. At least not a lot of it. Blink, how good is Blink? Blink is at 4. Hopefully this works. Hopefully this works, and let's start flaring these assholes. Yeah, I mean, I'm just... Why am I constantly getting ambushed? This is just sad. Uh-oh. I did not mean to use Drain. I was just trying that for Select Cancel. Hopefully Blink will grant us enough evasion to dodge whatever the cockatoos can throw at us. And it looks to be working, especially since they're not targeting Furion. From any level, but only starting equipment and lives. Oh, won't that make it a lot more difficult? Well, probably you can use that as a challenge. I'm sure there must be a challenge like that. Yeah, this is going to be a problem with this strategy, unfortunately. A 0 score if you don't get high score. Right, high scores is a thing, isn't it? So today we need to take on Mysidia Tower, which is a behemoth of a dungeon. And I am prepared for the long haul today. Very arcade style game. Let's see if swap might possibly work. Not on yourself. Shouldn't swap target the enemy. This is highly irregular. Probably should have cured. Yeah, Mysidia Tower is going to take quite a while, and I'm very excited about the fact that we're going to run into some very new enemies. Hopefully they are dangerous. I'm looking. I think the game has gone into a phase where it's become relatively easy now, especially with Flare. Hey, puzzled. And of course he is stoned. Not only do I have to bring him back to life, I also have to unpetrify him. That nobody told me that Cockroach had Delta attack. Death and stoned. And I think I'll start using Guy's Cure because Guy has infinite MP because of Aspel. Does he have Cure? Why doesn't he? Yeah, he has Cure. For HED. But why that 5 times level 6 alone? Drillers. Cure 3 not healing for as much as I thought it would, but Gareth can hopefully survive with... Who's Gareth? Gareth is Richard. And what? Wait, what? He has spells? He is Mute, Weak and Drain. Why the hell does a Dragoon have spells? I could have Vulcan Cannon. Huh. This is highly irregular. Incident high fire rate. I'm gonna try and bash my head against this strategy for a while until I give up. Looks like eventually I'm gonna have to give up because most of the fights are gonna be ambushes. Doesn't look like Richard can survive ambush. Are they gonna just hide behind corners? Do they have advanced AI like that? Or they just appear to hide behind corners? Okay, made it to Mysidia. And I just need to pick up a swap spell for Maria here. Alright, swap. I'm wondering whether wall can come in handy. Since there's a bullet. Alright, they don't leave a trail, eh? Why did that? Oh crap, I did not mean that. Surprisingly good AI. One swap for Maria, and I'll just sell off my excess stuff. Giant can go, Giant can go. What about the Mangosh? Mangosh can go, yeah, nobody has decent... what's that? Gold can go to, yeah, I don't really care about the gold shield anymore. And that is some inventory space reclaimed. Maria. Okay. I'm hoping that I can get some Osmo spell drops from enemies. Yeah, I mean, speaking of drops have been very few and far between, which is highly unusual for a Final Fantasy II playthrough. But I suppose once again you were expected to grind a lot, in which case making drops rarer would make sense. You would get quite a few drops, and normally in FF2 you get drops which are much more powerful than the equipment you can buy at this very similar stage. Except for early game, of course. Starting from mid game you get some pretty surprisingly good drops, which I think is going to be basis of one of my challenge runs in the future. I think a drops only challenge run would be an interesting idea. For it will be quite easy, I must admit. Save and what are our objectives now in terms of skills? So I think now that Richard has joined our party, and of course after Richard it's only Leon that's left. Richard is going to be with us for quite a while. In fact, yeah, just Mysteria Tower itself can be considered quite a while. So, the cloak drillers in late game. I'm so dead. Well, get good. Right. Now in terms of he's got shield level 7. Shield level 7 is the best I can hope for under the current of the circumstances. Evade of 70%. 70% is fine. 88%. What's her shield level? In fact, you know what? I think Maria doesn't even need to work on shields anymore. Level 7 is probably the best I can hope for. Guy has shield level of 6. I think my primary priority with Guy needs to be shield level 7 at least. I don't know why he has such crappy evasion though. Why only 69%? Is any of this dragging him down? I don't think so. I don't think so, but it's very crappy evasion. Is it because he doesn't have a thief gauntlets? That could be a possibility. And since I've put... I am kind of torn here. Since I'm going with the strategy of Gareth in the front row, I'll give him all the good stuff. Spiral headband and the ninja suit. Ninja suit does not have any weight, so that's good. He already has a Thief's Gauntlet, and we'll give him the Breakblade for now. Right, good thing I noticed this. I need to buy him a Flame Lance. Yes. He has level 11 in lances. So we're going to take full advantage of that. Hopefully his damage output will skyrocket now. Flame Lance, please. I might just consider selling the Breakblade. But he does have level 8 in swords as well, and I think we're going to get some pretty powerful swords from now. So I'm going to wait on that. Look at that. Look at that. Breakblade is more powerful than the Flame Lance already. I'll have the Flame Lance in his inventory just in case. I'm going to compare how much damage he does with the sword at level 8 versus Flame Lance at level 11. And I can just sell the trident, of course. And instead of the gold pin, he can have the spiral headband. I think that gives a little bit more attack. And who can have the gold pin? Gold pin in vanilla it grants resistance, lightning resistance. Yeah, I think Yeah, I think Guy has low evasion because he doesn't have the thieves gloves. I think I need to prioritize evasion instead of the pro ring. So I'll buy some thieves gloves as well. Where are the thieves gloves? There we go. And I think with this, guys evasion should increase substantially. Okay, yeah, that is good. A full 10% from the Thieves Glove. So that is very nice. Now everybody's evasion is looking really good, except for Richard. Wait, what? 65%? How did that happen? Interesting. Is it because he doesn't have double shield? Probably because he doesn't have double shields. Might as well give him an ice shield because anything is better than nothing. I'm still very sad about the fact that the mithril shields just up and disappeared. Now he has 88%. Ice shield is not too bad, not too bad. So he's got 89%. Maria has 88%. Wow, Firin has actually overtaken Maria in terms of evasion, and Guy has 79%. So everybody's evasion is good, and I'm focusing on evasion because it helps me in turn order. Whereas actually since they're in the back row, they don't really have to be concerned about evading hits as such, physical hits. Richard's evasion is only at 56%. Why is that? That is because he only has a pathetic dragon shield, which grants hardly any evasion. It does grant him elemental resistances, so it's not a complete waste of time. Should I just switch that to the ice shield, I wonder? You know what, let's do that. Let's buy another ice shield. And hold on to the dragon shield just in case. I do have a little bit of inventory space left after all. Okay, what's your evasion now? It's at 62%, much better. I mean, it was hardly any increase, but 6% might just save his ass later down the line. Okay, for now, this is what we got to work with. He's got level 5 in shields, but since he's exclusively going to be attacking physically, the hope is that he'll get plenty of experience for his shields, and that will level up really quickly, especially considering we are running into some pretty high level monsters from this point onwards. Is that all the preparation? I think that is it. Could have bought some cottages. This is quite the encounter. Let's hope I survive. Grind swap. Anything else? Should we set up a barrier? These guys have nothing but flare, right? Time to get slimed. Yep. I should have a slime emote, seriously. The number of slimes in FF2. These slimes are so fucking dangerous. And I was thinking about these slimes, how I could find if I could find a way to handle these guys, and shell is useless. And I realized that the reason these guys are so fast is because they have very high evasion. Obviously, by design, evasion was meant to give them immunity against physical hits, which they do. You'll find that Gareth is not able to hit them at all. Okay, let's start flaring them one by one. Maria also needs to use grind swap rather. Really hope I can get a copy of Osmos for her. I think with Maria and Kai both on flare, we are going to get 2 slimes per turn. That is the hope. And I forgot to put flare in the top position. Doesn't matter. Strike first! Oh, that is invaluable! Goddamn FF2 NES version does not tell you whether it's a preemptive until after you already put in all your commands. Look at that, missed. He has level 8 in swords with accuracy of 99% and he just missed. I think these slimes have perfect evasion. Alright, what else do we need to do? Since we are obviously going to go after these slimes, I'll set up a preemptive cure. And Maria and Guy are going to continue doing what they do best, nuking everything in sight. Richard, hopefully you get a good amount of experience for your shields. And I'm very interested to see how good the break blade is. Actually, I should have double shields on Richard as well. I'm not worried about his sword level or his spear level. I should have double shields on Richard unless I actually want to use the weapon. Using physical attacks in this fight is a complete waste of time. Just in case, Spirit is level 7 in shield, so I don't think he's going to get any XP physically attacking. Neither is Maria. Let's see if Guy gets any experience. Level 7 shields for Guy is the next priority for us. The slime is just not doing anything. I wonder why. I was expecting to be flared. Maria got a power up. Of course she got a power up. And another reason why I think putting everybody in the back row is going to work out for me is because we are going to start running into monsters that that are going to have pretty damaging AoEs. I forgot this again. Oh no, this is Firin. Firin is fine. Yeah, I forgot to put flare at the top position for Guy. Okay, grind swap please. And what else can you do? What else can you do? Blink on Richard, perhaps? Nah, I don't think this fight needs a blink on Richard. Richard can tank anything that the Gigas and bombs can throw at him. So meanwhile, what we'll do is, yeah, we'll keep practicing barrier. Higher the barrier level. No cursor memory. This is the NES. Come on. Practice drain, practice swap, and go for flare. Should I go multi-target? Nah, since we are going to be dispatching... Actually, you know what? This is a relatively free encounter. I don't think this is a very dangerous encounter at all. So, in this encounter, Guy can just physically attack to get as much shield experience as he can. Level 7 in shields for Firion and Maria is already far more than I do in vanilla game. But it's obviously not proving to be sufficient here because shields just don't give as much evasion as normal. I guess that was how they designed it. 3 hits to 300 damage. That's fine. That's totally fine. Keep using barrier, please. Just use it on yourself. I need barrier at higher and higher levels. As high a level as possible. Soul defense? What the hell is a soul defense? And just as a replacement to grinding, what I'm doing is dragging on the battle and killing one enemy per turn, which is fine by me, that pace. So that I can maximize the experience from battle and yet not drag it too long to actually make it very boring. So worst case scenario is we're going to get into an encounter. Paralyzed! Oh crap! Yeah, this guy can paralyze. Worst case scenario is, of course, we're going to get into an encounter with 8 enemies and it's going to take 8 turns. 8 turns is fine for one battle in FF2. I mean, normally there are some battles which take up to 15-20 minutes, so and they're not even boss battles. One thing about FF2 to always remember is that the random encounters are more dangerous than the bosses. Alright, magic power up. And Richard got some vitality, awesome. I will cure right now itself. I'll use Guy's MP for curing. Good thing I remembered this, I need to move cure down. I just moved it up for the sake of convenience. Okay. I should have bought some cottages. Feels bad, man. Feels stupid, man, rather. Okay, with all this preparation out of the way, let us move to Mysidia Tower, and I am kind of excited about that. We're going to run into a lot of new monsters, and hopefully it's going to prove quite the challenge. I'm fully expecting to wipe at least a couple times. If not, oh yeah, I just step on that tile and it does this crap. Nifty animation though. Awesome music as well. Let me just save my game here, please. This is where I should have used the damn cottage. Hang on. Yeah, we'll have I'll have Richard on double shields for now. I mean, this party setup just looks so stupid. Everybody with double shields. Lots of ethers, a couple golden needles, power omelette. I can probably throw that away, but I do have 4 inventory slots, so I'll wait for them to fill up before actually deciding to throw them away. Are we good? I think we are good. Let's go in. Let's go in for some awesome music. How awesome is that? Seriously, you have to give me an encounter immediately. Oh no. Yeah, ambush is fine actually. So Gareth can actually tank the first turn, and the standard formula is going to be use blink on Richard, so that I'm just constantly switching between Gareth and Richard, ain't I? Well, whatever. I'm just gonna call him whatever. So the standard formula from now on is going to be use blink on Gareth first turn, so that he has a decent amount of evasion. And that only works because Gareth actually has enough HP to tank the first round. Practice swap, practice barrier. I don't think these things have magic. Hang on, Maria needs to practice drain and swap. So one flare fire is not enough to kill that big horn, eh? So 2 flare fires is enough. Cool. That works. Swap is yeah, it's at level 1 only. I think I'll move barrier to the top position, because that is the spell that I want Firion to use almost every turn to level it up. And that should do it. Yep. So these things are beefy enough to actually survive a Flare 5 from Maria. For whatever godforsaken reason, they are getting power up for using black magic. But whatever. Right, let's cure up Gareth. God damn it. That's enough. Everybody has ethers, right? She doesn't have. I'm going to start testing out swap. There's just no way swap is going to work at level 1. I'll start testing out swap at level 2. Yeah, once swap gets to level 2, I'll start testing it out. Swap can be a very important tactical tool. This is going to be a staff. Yeah. Basic staff in an end game dungeon. Oh, it's gonna be bad. Ambushed, of course ambushed. And they're gonna flare the crap out of me. We've got 4 dark flans. Indeed. What was that? Stun. Damn, red asshole decided to use stun instead of an elemental move, and on Maria that too. Crap. Firen doesn't have a damage move, unfortunately, so wow. It's left to Guy to mop all of this up. This can be bad, but yeah, we need to start curing everybody up ASAP. And take 1 flan out every turn. Richard, can he take out the red soul, I wonder? Let's find out with the flame lance. That is a lot of damage. There is so much damage. Come on guys, survive this please. We are down from 2000 HP to below 1000 already. Fortunately, it's not all dark flans decided to use flare. So I'm guessing it's like a 50% chance. Their AI script asks them to use flare 50% of the time only, which is very fortunate for me, and it's also very fortunate that I have cure at a high level, plus Firen is boss at curing. Red Soul is the easy guy in this fight at Fire 4, and that does 10 hits for 360 damage. Jesus, one of the best lances in the game, and he's doing 300 damage. Yep. So lesson of the day is don't bother. Just let Richard be a meat shield, literally with double shields. Oh nice, Firen went before the flans. That's going to be a healthy amount of curing. One very interesting point I saw in one of the forums being discussed was that why does cure actually restore HP and heal cure status conditions? Shouldn't it be the other way around in terms of the English language? Heal should be the one that restores HP, and cure should be the one that cures status conditions. I thought that was a very valid point. But I think we are so used to this now that that's how it's going to be. That's how we're going to think of it. Do I care? Yeah, probably. Especially since Maria is paralyzed. I don't want to take any risks. I think 2000 HP is good enough. Of course, I will take any and every HP ups that are offered to me. But I'm going to try and not take too many risks. Normally it's always a good idea to end the battle at low HP. Why not? I can give the Dark Flan one chance here. What? Holy crap, drain 1. How much HP did it drain? I need to pay some more attention here. How much HP did it drain? He could probably use, he could probably use an ether, but I'll use that next battle. Maria's still paralyzed. I'd like some HP up, please. So, whatever, let's just kill them. Actually, no. Use flare on the red soul. So the Flan will survive one more turn. Hopefully, he will use flare. And all of my people will get some HP. So now that we've got the situation under control, we can take advantage of it. That's how you're supposed to do. Nope, Flan is just not cooperating here. Come on, Flan, what are you thinking? Your icon tells me that you're up to no good. Let's check out how much drain at level 1 did. Okay, not a lot, not a lot. I mean, 100 HP is not a lot, of course, but I thought he went from 1500 to 2000. That would have been so OP. It doesn't look like the Flan is cooperating, so let's just kill him off and continue onwards. Oh, now he uses flare, of course. Lesson of the day is just to give up. Then stuff starts going your way. Okay, Gareth got a HP up, most importantly, and Furion got a HP up. I'd like Maria and Guy to catch up in terms of HP. Furion has a lot of HP, which is good. He's a white mage after all. And sadly did not get any MP, even though I used so much MP in that battle. But that's the RNG. What can you do? You're at the mercy of the RNG. Okay. Next battle I need to give Furion an ether. He does have 2 of them, right? Yep. That's how long battles take here, my friend. He needs to drink an ether. Maria is fine in terms of MP, and Guy is obviously not going to worry about MP for the rest of the game. Unless I run into those fucking mega parasites, but we'll tackle that later. They are very interesting creatures. And this is another cane. Yep. Okay, this battle is very nice. It gives me a good point to test out Swap as well. Swap is it's at level 1 though. I don't think it's gonna work. Let's find out if it actually works. I could use some MP, please. Damn it! Guy can physically, yeah, you can physically attack. Nope, swap one obviously did not work. I need to grind swap up to a decent level in order to actually work. Until then, I'm going to have to rely on ethers. Yeah, I need to cure everybody up. Holy crap. Please hand out some cures. And you guys can start flaring stuff. That cure is so good. It saves me a lot of time using it in battle actually. Hello back bro. this formation always look like look at the way the bombs are laughing. It's like a bunch of bombs decided to enslave a Gigas, and that Gigas is like, oh crap, my life is over now. I have to serve these bombs. This is one of my favorite formations. Oh my god, he somehow survived. Yeah, hit Maria. Gigas looks so bummed, yeah. And this is just the starting level of Gigas. You'll soon find that the bombs have progressively enslaved the higher tier of Gigas as well. Oh, did not mean that. Did not mean that. Damn it, controller. Oh, that is strange targeting. It's good that Firin is so fast now that he goes before the enemies. Most of them at least. Bomb's still not dead. What the hell? If they explode on Maria, she's probably gonna die. Gareth is fine. Gareth is fine. Ether. Might as well use Aspel. Might as well. Yeah, that is a lot of MP for a level 1 Osmos. That bomb is still not dead. What? I'm screwing this up here. Once again, it would have been better to just multi-target the damn spells. Took a lot more damage than I should have. In the name of being efficient. Swap's not going to work. There's just no way it's going to work. Whatever, I'm going to single target it now. And I'm going to wait for Richard to actually be healed up. So the way this is going to go is I'm going to take damage in one battle and not heal, so that everybody gets HP up in that battle. And then in the next battle I'm going to heal everybody up. So obviously it doesn't make sense to end the second battle at low HP. Wait, why does the Gigas have MP? That doesn't make sense. Oh, right. This is the NES versions. And finally, one of the bugs actually works in our favor. We can osmose from pretty much anything, regardless, or rather, irregardless of whether it has MP. So even though the Gigas doesn't actually have any MP, I can still use Aspel on him and get some MP back. Doesn't work that with Swap, obviously. That's very convenient. So yeah, each battle is going to take a long time. Cure level up, nice. MP up for Maria and Flare level up for Guy. So he's going to one-shot stuff even more. Okay, everybody's at full HP now. Fantastic. That was as intended. Once again, okay, Furion, he has 65 MP, which is okay for now. Maria could stand to gain some MP, so I'm going to use another ether on her. I'm just burning through my ethers here. Kind of worried about that, which is why I'm using swap. I have swap on both Furion and Maria. Hopefully, I'll be able to use swap to siphon MP off of enemies, while at the same time leaving them at lower HP. And this is the white robe. Let's check out the white robe. White robe provides status protection, but I'm more worried about my evasion right now. Traditionally, the white robe does not have any evasion penalties. Let's take a look at this. The wheat robe. Good amount of defense as well. 89%. So it's only 1%. 1% is something I can live with for all the status protection that it gives me. White robe, seriously, best piece of armor in the game. Body armor. Werewolf. I'd say the werewolf hits pretty hard physically. They don't have spells. So our strategy for that is going to be blink up Richard first and slow roast them from the back row. Maria needs some MP. I need to pay attention to which encounters give Guy EXP for his shields. One shot, yep, Flare 7. When you got Flare 7, seriously, why would you want to use physical attacks, no matter how strong they are? Gareth is one of the strongest characters that you get in terms of physical strength, and that dude cannot compete with a level 4 Flare. From Guy, mind you, who is an idiot. Idiot in terms of his intelligence stat. Seriously. Black magic OP, and now that I have finally succumbed to the temptation, I've got a couple black mages now. might even make Furion a black mage. But no, someone needs to look out for the party after all. Okay, we've got one blink on Gareth. I think that should be enough. And with that, let's continue on. Swap as well. Swap needs to be grinded out, and yep, back to the same formula of using flare. Drain. Not drain. Barrier! Meanwhile, for Maria, we need to practice swap, we need to practice drain, and once we've done that, keep using flare. I don't think she'll be able to one-shot them. I think these guys have way too much HP for that. But Maria's getting there as well. Oh, that's a one-shot. Nice! So with Maria and Guy's teamwork, we are taking on... We are killing 2 enemies every turn. So that effectively doubles the speed of each battle. Not necessarily a good thing, mind you, because I do need to work on XP for shields for Guy and Richard. And do remember that the game expects you to have level 11 in whatever weapon and shield you've got right now. So it does look like we are very underleveled. But despite being only at level 7, I do have double shield, so I would have decent evasion, no doubt. I'm just trying to calculate. 8 up, 8 down. Oh, Gabe, seriously. So he 686, right? I need to pay attention to that figure. She level of 6 and 86 EXP. I'm going to try and find out which encounters here will give me any shield EXP. I'm not worried about shield EXP for Firin and Maria for the time being. And money is fine. Did Maria use any ether? She did, so let's give her another ether. Firin already has 2, right? Yeah. Okay. I need to do this after every fight. There is a staff here. I'm just gonna pick it up for completion's sake. Leave no treasure unturned. And we've got some blue mages here. I think the vampire girls have some spells, so I'm gonna set up barrier. But first we need to practice swap and what else? Yeah, that's it. So go ahead with no. First turn you need to blink up Gareth. Yeah. I think I should periodically start monitoring Gareth's evasion as well. Meanwhile, Maria, you practice drain, then you practice swap, and let's get flaring. Aspel, yeah, the great thing about Aspel is even at level 1 it's supremely useful. Even more so here because Aspel is giving me 40 MP per cast. And when Guy is only using like 7 MP per turn, one additional turn put in there every now and then doesn't make a big difference at all. And of course, unlike future Final Fantasies, Osmos is considered a damage spell. So it's going to do a minimum amount of damage no matter what. So therein lies its supreme value. Oh, and she just fled. Holy crap, do I have too much HP for this stage? Swap level up. Who swap leveled up? Rinse? Aha! So from now on I need to test out swap on any enemies that I can find. Swap 2 still has very low chance to hit, but yeah. Looks like I have more HP than the game anticipated at this stage. Enemies only run away when their HP total is far inferior to your HP totals, which is a pretty strange calculation. Effectively, the game thinks your strength is just determined by your HP. Obviously, that is not the case. Encounter from hell here. Unfortunately, this is one of the most common encounters in this dungeon. Can we try out swap? Nah, not in this fight. I think all of them have great magic defense. The Flans are flat out immune to Mind Elemental. Let's just grind swap. Keep grinding drain and swap on Maria. And start using flare. I actually don't care about the fire flan anymore because one barrier setup will just completely negate him. Barrier seems to have been strengthened even more because a multi-target barrier is actually granting me immunity even against fire. Surprisingly. Barrier needs to be at a very high level to actually grant fire immunity. Right, I need to use Cure in this battle with Firion. How is it you went last, Firion? That was so unfortunate. God damn it, Red Souls. Why don't you be like decent souls and just use Fire 4 or Ice, whatever the hell? Flare 7 missed! Did I target the same plan with... Idiot! Anyway, I need to start curing up. Might take a risk and not cure ups from next turn for a HP up. Once again, Red Soul uses stun. What an asshole. At least both of those idiots used it on Maria. I'm also worried that she's not dodging that. Why is she not dodging that? Perhaps a barrier would be useful, but of course once you've been inflicted with the damn status ailment, it's gonna take a while to wear off. Aha! Finally the plan decides to use fire. So this is probably going to give me a decent HP up. I'm going to have to spend the entirety of next battle healing everybody up. Also hoping that Furion gets an MP up. With Cure and Barrier both at high levels, Furion needs a solid MP bank from now on. And I really can't waste all my ethers on him. Fire Force still doing 46 damage. I was just talking about how Barrier is helping me out tremendously, and apparently did not grant me fire resistance this time. Whatever. What else do I need? You keep using Barrier then. And you ice this guy. So I guess the expectation was that battles would last long enough that you would actually want to use elemental. You would want to take advantage of elemental weaknesses and the various status spells. But the thing is, Flare does so much damage that without necessarily grinding it up at all, just using it regularly, it's just pretty much one-shotting everything in its way. And when you're just killing enemies straight up, why bother with elemental weaknesses and putting them to sleep or cursing them and stuff like that? So I guess that's one hole in the strategy here. But then again, from a design perspective, how do you incentivize a player to use a defensive approach? I guess what they tried here was to give the enemies as much HP as possible. They have been considerably beefed up. But since Flare is one-shotting them anyway, There is no incentive to use status spells. So I guess Flare is too OP for this stage. That's my conclusion for the time being. Did anybody gain HP? Tell me somebody gained HP. Yep, next battle is going to be all ethers. Uh-oh, Gareth, can he survive? Let's hope he survives. Meanwhile, I will work on thinning the herd. This is actually a... Okay, strike first, that! I'm really getting lucky today. Yeah, Flare Fire is not enough to one-shot the Rhyhorn. Flare 7 is though, so that's something to keep in mind. Let's use Blink on Garrett so that he will not take any damage. He'll minimize the amount of damage, physical damage that he'll take from the enemies. Meanwhile, Maria, use Strain, use Swap. What's it? Have you leveled up? No, not yet leveled up the Swap. Let's see if Maria can one-shot this flyer. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time using Aspel. Okay, Maria can one-shot a flyer at least. So if I run into this encounter again, I'll have Guy take out the big horns and Maria take out the flyers. Look at how much MP that was. Actually, it wasn't that much. Gonna spend a little bit of time curing everybody up. I'm actually thinking I should have given Osmos to Firion. He's the one that is using by far the most MP. Let's stall for a bit here until everybody's healed up, and then we'll finish off this guy. Physical attacking enemies can be completely neutralized with Blink, provided you have decent evasion. Everybody healed up? Everybody... Maria ko... You know what, let it be. Yeah. Maria's fine. I'll finally finish this guy off. There we go. Just flare level up, that's gonna help a lot. Nobody leveled up their MP though. I'm very worried about the MP situation. Look at how fast I'm burning through my ethers. I'm just wondering if I should grind for another Aspel book. Wouldn't be such a bad idea. One or two maybe. Because the only alternative is I'll need solid HP, rather MP banks. A good amount of MP on everybody. Which means it's the dreaded word, grinding. This is manageable. Not even an ambush. I had to try swap on someone. Yeah, it's problem pretty for right now. MP problems. Doesn't kill a piece. But ins are free. Oh, how thoughtful, I guess. You know, the problem is not even one of cost here. Because of restricted inventory, there are only so many ethers I can carry. There's just not enough ethers for me to see through this entire dungeon. Just think about the final dungeon. I just don't have enough space in the inventory to carry enough items for me to last the entire trip. That is how bad the problem is. Let's check out your swap work. No, not on yourself, idiot. I think I need an MP up on Maria. Swap 2 did not work as expected. How much? What is your problem with Maria? Jeez, how much MP do you have? He has 129, so yeah, let's just use an ether. God, these red souls always go after Maria for paralysis. These things are hardly doing any damage. Let's hope Maria gets some HP up. I would desperately like Maria and Guy to catch up to Firen in terms of HP. Garrett can just race ahead. That is not a problem at all. But yeah, I have no solution to the MP problem. All I can hope is that during this process, by the time I reach the final dungeon, I have enough MP that I can just buy elixirs. Nice! Everybody got a HP up. So I'm going to replace ethers with elixirs since cash is not a problem at all. You guys are fine. Chumps. They don't even poison. Never mind. Like, I was just wondering how come they don't poison. Maybe Richard has decent magic defense. Lady Maria is able to one-shot them. Wait a minute. Yeah, what am I worried about? I can just use Drain instead of Cure. Oh yeah. Battle is going to last a little bit longer, but that's fine by me. That is fine by me. So I don't have to waste a Cure. I don't have to waste a Cure on Maria and Guy. I can just use Drain instead. So Guy's up to 2400 HP. Let's hope Asuna works so that Richard can get some HP. Remember, any permanent status condition on a character, if he ends the battle with a permanent status condition, he will not gain any stats. He will not have a chance to gain any stats, or he would not gain any XP either, which is one of the worst bugs in this game. When you're getting hit with status galore, you can't even end the battle unless it's a question of survival, of course. You can't even end the damn battle unless you've cured everyone up. Just imagine. What does Fury need to do? Fury needs to continue on with barrier. Hopefully Richard gets some HP. I'm not sure what HP he started off with, but the game just compares what HP started off with and how much HP he has currently. Of course, the amount of HP loss has to be a percentage of his max HP. Yeah, looks like the rate at which I'm going. No lower issues to make F2 run right. Hey Shihali. That's 16 pretty. Thy will be done. Each character HP MP usage? Yeah, but I don't think memory is a problem. There's plenty of memory. There's plenty of temporary space available in RAM. I think it's the code that's a problem. You need to add quite a bit of code to keep track of HP and MP. I don't even care about MP, to be honest. HP growth is the thing that is most in requirement of an overhaul. But yeah, what can you do? It's the NES after all. One's got to appreciate what was achieved rather than keep cribbing about what couldn't be done. I mean, it's obviously a good concept. People do appreciate the Elder Scrolls games. And once again, I marvel at the fact at how the designers of FF2 kept that mechanic exactly the same through the remakes. Nobody can... Seriously? I wanted more HP on Maria, asshole. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Garrett did not gain any HP. I need to heal him back. Forgot what this chest contains. A flame shield. I think the flame shield is crap as well. Flame shield, I believe, is same tier as the ice shield. Gareth has 74% evasion. Nice. Did he gain a shield level, I wonder? Some code. Yeah, exactly. There needs to be a lot of that. Yeah, he gained a shield level. That helps out his evasion. So if we replace the ice shield with the flame, where the hell is it? With the flame shield, what happens here? 75%. Yeah, flame shield is the same tier as the ice shield. That's fine. Important thing is that it's better than the dragon shield, so that's what we're gonna do. And his evasion is up to 81%. Nice. Still don't really feel a need to use a weapon with Gareth. I mean, we've got two guys using flare. No, I think, yeah, I need blink first. And let's get rid of the things in the back row. Oh, nice! I'm getting more and more strike first in these encounters. That's helping out a lot. Dude needs another ether, but probably not now. Okay, one Dark Flan decided to just use physical attacks. Yeah, but this guy decided to use flare. I'm just wondering if I should use cure right now or I should wait, just in case people get some HP up. At 2000 HP, I don't think 300 damage is going to give a HP up. Very little chance. I just murdered the summoner boss. Oh my god, how much did he grind? Wasn't he the difficult one? Oh, there's not less HP than I thought. Did you not already know how much HP? Hang on. Is this the boss that you died when she was at 1 HP? The one that trolled you last time? Or was it the other one? That is okay. What am I doing here? Need to grind out swap. Remained 5 turns last time. Oh, so she's a glass cannon. I'm using drain here because I'm just going to stall until everybody gets back at full HP. The red soul is yeah, he's not a threat anymore. Not at this stage in the game. And since this fight is not going to give me a HP up, I might as well be at full HP for the next fight. And Cure 7 in battle is doing a fantastic job. Just hope it doesn't use stun on Maria. How's the snow situation there, by the way, Matt? I completely forgot about that. Has it all thawed out? Has the weather improved? At least no more power cuts. So that's a good thing. Nice. Oh, he dead. Okay, thankfully Furion gets an MP up. And he's getting good MP ups. Yeah. What? He still has only magic power of only 12 though. I thought, okay, never mind. I thought they had magic power of like 20 or something like that. Hopefully, taking my time here and giving Firion as many MP ups as possible is going to help me out a lot later on. Because I'm going to have to rely on elixirs. I don't know how reliable Swap's going to be. Okay, she got drain 2 as well. Nice. So drain 2 is actually draining something like 200 HP. In tune with other damage spell is doing a lot of damage. I'll just use an ether with Firion. Crap, I forgot to give them ethers. Maria can continue on with Swap. And Guy, in order to waste a turn, might as well use Aspel. Yeah, Swap did not work on Firion. Oh, he has a white robe, that's why. I mean, it could have been an accuracy fail. Holy crap, look at that. He... I don't know how much AP he absorbed, but he's up to 208 now. Awesome. That's the kind of MP I want on Firion and Maria as well. But 200 MP should see me through the final dungeon. I also need to remember that spells are going to start costing more and more since they are still leveling up. Oh dear God, I'm already out of ethers. Wow, and this is the second floor out of 10. I am so screwed. I am so screwed. I don't have any more ethers in my inventory now. Yeah, it does look like I'm gonna need to go out at some point. Wow. That is bad news, but okay. Looks like this is just gonna be one big grind session then. Flame sword. How good is it? That's the question. It's pathetic. It's worse than the break blade. Why? Why? I guess if you weren't still convinced about how futile weapons are, how futile is it to use weapons, physical attacks? That's further confirmation, I suppose. First training various dungeons. Really? I had to get an encounter on that one tile. There's someone against you, and if you saw it, you can learn it. Looks like there's a... Dumb! When did that happen? When did that happen? Huh. Strange. It doesn't matter. So is there a hard level cap? That would suck. 125 and everybody else just wiped. So you have to learn summon magic like blue magic. What? Sounds an ambush, can't even prepare. Do you learn the summon instantly, or do you have to wait until the end of the battle to actually learn it? Because I was playing FF7 and you learn the enemy skill instantly and you can use it in the same battle. That was pretty hilarious. Please work, please work. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's just one turn. Oh, nice. So it's not like you have to kill him. You just have to survive the summon. But yeah, it does look like there is a level cap then. I mean, not a level cap, a level requirement for each summon. You need to be at this HP or whatever. You need to have this protection, maybe elemental protection. What happened in that battle? I did not pay attention. There's something level up. Your barrier 6, swap is at 2, swap needs to be at 3 then. Swap is still not 2. God damn it, Maria. Okay, don't know exactly what leveled up, but once again I'm at a position where I need to use ethers on Maria and Furion. This is not going to go well. I'm going to be out of resources by the time I'm halfway through the dungeon. Oh, finally we meet our friend the basilisks. No stone touch? I'd be surprised if they did not have petrification spells. So I'm going to set up barrier first and foremost. Maria can use an ether, and Guy can start nuking them perhaps? Yeah, just start nuking them. Don't want too many of them. You want to whittle down the number of enemies as soon as possible. So the great thing about barrier is that even at level 1 it provides immunity against petrification. And it requires a summoner job. Interesting. Ouch! Right, did not use blink. No petrification spells yet, surprisingly. Oh yeah. So Drain is effectively a cure for Maria and Guy. Look at that. Drain 2 is doing work. Oh yeah. Yep. So that's gonna save Firion's MP a lot. Of course, Furion needs to buff and cure Richard and himself, but that's okay. Let me just try swap. Oh, come on! Damn thing just fled. What do we have here? Obviously it's a boss. So this is the first checkpoint. Right, we don't have any more ethers. This is the first checkpoint in Mysidia Tower. Apparently a mage is waiting for us to test us out whether we are worthy to proceed onwards with the tower. The mage changes shape and he turns into a goddamn gigas. How the hell did this happen? Who knows? Let's just not question it and go with it. I'm gonna try. What should I do? Nah, I think I should set up Blink first and foremost. He might just one-shot Richard, even though he's got almost 3000 HP. I'll try swap with Maria. Maria's level 1, so yeah, that's never gonna work. Doesn't matter. Obviously, he should be weak to ice, but I'm gonna hold off on that. We didn't learn your weapons yet. This is a mage, mind you. He'll be testing out my magic skills. What the hell? The mage changes into a Kikis who just has a very hard physical hit. Doesn't even make sense. I mean, having the crystal rod wasn't enough apparently. And pray tell me, how did Minu make it through all of this? I guess the mage was just like, oh hey, you're a friend of mine. Let's, you get a free pass through here. You don't have to beat up Kikises. What am I supposed to do with Maria? Just stall for now. No, why am I stalling? Let's see if we can one-shot this guy. There are people in high places indeed. Once again, I guess that's magic defense coming into play. Look at how little damage ice is doing. Fire single target on Maria. Wow. Like high floors of the place. But this is only floor 3. That theory has been refuted already. Yep, this guy is beefy as expected. I mean, you wouldn't think they would just allow you to exploit a very common weakness now, would you? Let's set a barrier on Maria, single target, so that she will have immunity against resistance to fire. So next fire, if he decides to target Maria, should only do about 500 damage, which she can survive. I'm trying not to heal her so that she gets some HP up. What? What the hell was that? Slam fire. Not boulders, slam. So dude can hit physically in the back row. Well, it was not a physical attack. Obviously it was a magic attack, but that was a special attack. No amount of barrier can help me with that. But we've got life. Wow. Only magic defense could have reduced damage from that attack. Oh, nice. So Maria should gain HP. If she doesn't, I'll be angry. There we go. And a flame sword. I don't need more money, but I'll keep it in the inventory. Why not? I think this thing sells for like 30,000 bucks. Okay, so nobody except Maria took some damage, which is okay, I suppose. MP situation is fine. What do we need now? Okay, fire gig is down. Let's move on to the ice-themed floors. Another ice shield. Does anybody need an ice shield? Cold. Yeah, you could use an ice shield. A lot of things seems to be using fire attacks here. Don't think it affects your evasion, does it? 97! Nice! She has 97 evasion now. How the hell did that happen? I think she must have been gaining a lot of agility without me noticing. 81% evasion and 90% evasion. So evasion is getting good. Of course, I need to keep reminding that evasion percentage is very important for turn order. So if I have 99% by end game, that's the best I can do. Of course, a lot of monsters will also have 90% or more evasion, and because of the high random number added to that effective speed stat, you are never guaranteed to go first. Now I need to set up blink on Richard first. Kinda scared about the Chimera, but yeah, I think Chimera's fine. I don't remember if the Chimera did a lot of damage. Spectre is definitely an issue, so I'm going to focus on the Spectre and what else? Flower. Yeah, the flower probably can confuse people. Or did I use flare? Doesn't matter. So this is where Furian's good speed stat helps him out. If I can immediately put blink on Richard before the monsters get to attack, that's what happens. Revenant, Gareth, miss. Yep. And every hit that Gareth evades is less cure for me. And we'll cure up Maria now. So I think the rate at which we are going, one more level in shield should give all of them 99% evasion. Maybe not all of them, definitely Maria. So for the time being, let's just give up hope on 99% evasion. And focus instead on MP situation, because the MP situation is the most worrying factor right now. I'm going to stop using spells unless I really have to with Furian. And Maria as well. I just don't have the ethers. And even though I've got 300,000 bucks, I can only buy 6 elixirs with them. Not good enough. So we'll just have Guy focus on magic for now. We'll just have Guy do all the work, like he's been doing for most of the game. Yeah, they are regularly getting agility ups. Let's just take a quick look at them. 43 agility, 57 agility, and 40 agility. So agility is not too bad. Not too bad. I'm very happy about that. I don't get this much agility even even by end of the game in vanilla. All right, what do we need now? Yeah, I have 300,000 gil, and that's not enough to buy enough elixirs for me to survive through the final dungeon. I think now all of the preparation needs to go towards preparing for the final dungeon. I've got 3 mage types. So that is the hole with my strategy, unfortunately. Not enough MP, not enough ethers for me to endure. I think fortunately these floors are relatively short. But to compensate for that, they have a very high encounter rate. Hopefully, if encounters are like this more often than not, I think I can make it through. Since Guy does have Osmos after all. And at some point in time, Swap needs to start working. Maybe not at level 2, hopefully at level 3. Once Swap starts working, I can use Swap to siphon off MP from enemies. Look at this encounter rate. Oh, these guys are bad. Not ambush? Okay, no ambush. So now focus is Swap level 3. Seriously considering grinding for a couple Aspil books. I believe in the next dungeon, the dudes that drop Aspil are relatively common. So if I run into a lot of them, I need to consider grinding this. I'm legitimately worried about it. Another strike first. But yeah, the start of stream, I did say I was hoping for more of a challenge than this, but looks like it's more of the same. Flare one-shots everything. We've got barrier to protect against most status ailments. We've got enough speed to actually outspeed the enemies now, which has reduced the challenge by a major amount. Cannot be understated. Outspeeding the enemies has been very, very beneficial. Nope, swap 2 did not work. Weak versions that were put on the seal. I just think, well, he's from Mysidia after all. Those mages are effectively he owns a part of Ultima. He is a part owner of Ultima. I don't know, they must have Ultima equity in Mysidia. And they must have backdoors. They don't need to go on a hunt for the white mask, black mask, crystal rod, and even the mages in the tower won't actually stop them. That's how I always figured that Minwoo got all the way up there. Although why does that final door stop him? I don't know. Where's the Icelands? 78, which is just slightly better than the Breakblade. No thanks. And instead of walking all the way out, just use Warp to avoid like 3 or 4 encounters in this hellhole. Actually, that were the monsters. I don't think monsters will prove any problem to Minwoo. So the FFI sandals. He's just grinding up your evasion. You get the runaround. Exactly. We are treated like pretty much everybody else. Also swallowed up by Leviathan. It's very surprising to note that nobody made it out of Leviathan. In fact, that's not the surprising part. The surprising part is that how did they actually make it that far? Imagine the number of people that obtained the white mask, the black mask, and the crystal rod. I mean, it's never told whether there are multiple copies of the masks, but there are definitely multiple copies of the crystal rod. So I don't know how the others got the crystal rod, but yeah, all of those guys in Leviathan got the crystal rod, and they were just stuck there. That was one of the most shocking things when I first played the game. I don't know all the people in the control. They do. Not all the people, but at least the groups. One NPC very clearly states that we were swallowed by Leviathan because of that old man's rod. They get into the tower with a rod. You can do that. It's actually safe to do that. If you don't have a rod, you're completely safe. If you have a crystal rod and you enter the enclosed island, no, not island, whatever that landmass is called. If you try to enter that, only then that is the exact condition where you are attacked by Leviathan. Oh yeah, I need to conserve Furion and Maria's MP, for heaven's sake. Guy, you cough up one of your ethers. Oh, you already did. Maria, you do that. Furion as a white mage needs ethers more than anybody else. Oh, I really hope he gets more MP. Did anybody level up their swap? Nope, swap still at level 2. Yeah, Maria, don't. Oh, God damn it. I don't think I can dilly-dally in this fight. Nope, I cannot. Damn it! Oh, strike first! I'm getting really lucky with these preemptives. But since these guys are gonna do a lot of damage with their flare, I'm not gonna bother wasting a couple of turns in this fight. Just so that I can osmose them. Just kill them, please. So Maria at least is faster than the flan, so is Furion, and nope, he got a goddamn turn in. And of course he did. Since he did this much damage, I can only hope to gain either HP up or Vitality up, please. God damn it! I was trying to conserve MP. Cool, Maria. At least Maria got a HP up. I'm just going to use Furion's Cure, not Curse, Cure. Cure outside battle is just pathetic. I mean, it's a free experience after all. So that's the silver lining in this, but really. Everybody at full? Yep. So next battle I need to spend a few turns using Aspel. Oh Jesus. Ambushed! This might be a wipe. Actually no. Again, why am I worried about this? Everybody has double shields. So even if they attack each other, they're not going to do any damage. Yeah, I don't care about confusion. Imp's completely neutralized. Of course, the problem is that it doesn't give me turns with Maria and Gareth, but that's okay. Maximum Imp. One shot of Maximum Imp. And look at their icon as well. They're like, I just absolutely adore the artwork. What's supposed to do with guy here? Yeah, I need Aspil. Holy crap! Look at that. Well, Aspil 1 gave me about 35 MP. What more could I ask for? And this is where giving the white robe to my white mage pays off. He has immunity against confusion. Confusion in and of itself is not a problem, but because it doesn't give me any turns, it means I won't be able to stack buffs with my white mage, and that is a problem. This is a horror story if you're using weapons. Just imagine. Did I use Blink on Gareth? I believe I did. Will Esuna him up as well? Where is it? He was muted, I believe. I'm gonna avoid using magic with Maria for the time being, due to the aforementioned MP concerns. It is a kind of spell, so I could worry. Oh yeah. Suddenly teleport. I know, right? Yeah. Imagine my shock when in FF4, suddenly one of my characters started using spells when confused. I mean, as if confusion needed to be made even more powerful. Of course, you can use the same trick against the enemies. The strange thing here in FF2 is that if you do confuse an enemy, they'll still use spells against their own allies. I find that very strange. They can even use items. What the hell? But you make oh my god, that is awesome. I'm just stalling for a bit here, since these guys are not a problem. So I'm just stalling for a bit to get as much MP back as possible with Guy, and then I'll just flare the crap out of them. Sadly, animations take forever. Is one flare enough, I wonder? Shouldn't be. Yeah, split damage is heavily nerfed. So it looks like it's going to be a few more turns before Flare does finish them off. Once again, I'll be left wondering whether it would have been more efficient to use Flare single target. But I don't think with 7 imps it'll ever be efficient to use single target spells. Oh my god, he actually landed a hit! That's how powerful Gareth is supposed to be. But weapons suck. What? What? That was a misclick. Well, whatever. Could have got so much experience from that fight. The moron actually succeeded in running away. Hang on, I need to use blink, as always. Also, I need to check Richard's evasion. I think the mantises are fine, so let's focus fire the vampire first. Then we'll deal with the mantises. VMP girl, very important girl. Oh yeah, 3000 damage. That reminds me that Kikis wasn't taking as much damage as I6 or 7 should possibly would do normally. I think there is once again magic defense at play. So magic defense, it's much more effective here, I would say, than in a vanilla game. But still, I think damage spells are still out damaging anything that your weapons can do. And it does look like the basic property of magic has remained the same even in this Romhack, where it would do a minimum amount of damage guaranteed. So the way damage magic works is depends on how many levels actually hit the enemy. So if you've got if I've got flare 7, it will hit at least minimum 7 levels. And hitting levels essentially just means multipliers. And on top of those 7 levels, it will try to hit another 7 levels, which are subject to magic defense. So effectively, under normal circumstances, it's doing double the damage it's actually supposed to do without magic defense. With magic defense at play, I guess that's where I was observing damage reduction on the Gigas. He must have had pretty good magic defense. Guy could use some more HP, but I think we are fine for now. This floor is hell. Come on, Swap, work. Swap 2 is never going to work. There's just no way. Since I've only got 3 imps, I think it'll be more efficient to take him out one by one. And when only one is left, I will stall for a bit and use Aspel. Another preemptive! Yep, as expected, Swap 2 did not work. I think these guys have enough magic defense that even Swap 5 won't work. Flare 7 works just fine. This is just the magic equivalent of bashing their head in. That dude is a GTFO. So yeah, that gives me a lot of confidence that in terms of HP at least, we are fine. We are fine. Or maybe the author just never thought of this. Never thought of a scenario where we have so much HP naturally. Honestly, if you are expected to grind, I would have much more HP than this. 3500, let's say. I'm just trying to figure out whether the HP I have is via natural consequences or is it because of the way I played that I have actually a decent amount of HP at this stage. I don't know. As far as possible, I try to play according to how the author expected you to play. I think that leads to experiencing the game in the truest form. Who got a drain level, by the way? You got a drain level. So drain 3 it's effectively cure 3 for Guy. Yep. While doing damage at the same time. In fact, it's better than cure 3 because he has very good intelligence, and drain looks like a very powerful spell. God damn encounters. I can't even run from this. I need to start running away. These things are weak to ice, right? Whenever I see the bomb, my instincts just keep taking over. See bomb, just use fire on them. I have to keep reminding myself that bombs here are weak to ice, as in general in Final Fantasy. So what should we do about Garrett's shield levels, eh? I need to see how much progress he's made on level. Measuring the Valkyrie. Valkyrie is a Dragoon, right? What attack? Oh no, Dragoon is a job. I was gonna ask what attack do you need to survive from that guy to learn a summon. So that was a good decision. Efficiently took care of 4 bombs in 2 turns. And I think the Gigas will go down in 1 flare. Not a problem. I think what I'm going to do is stop at level 8. What level shields does Gareth have right now? I think it's 6. So I'll grind it up to level 8. I'm not sure if that's actually possible until the time he leaves us. Might be a better option just to leave him with double shields for evasion. Not interested, thank you. He 690, almost at level 7. Okay, so he's making pretty good progress. He started off at level 5 at the start of Mysteria Tower, and he's already almost up to level 7. In terms of evasion, he only has level 3 so far. That is disappointing. I thought his evasion would increase much faster than that. Doesn't matter, we've got Blink after all. Of course I'm carrying too much. I'm carrying too much of these stupid entry-level staffs. In the long run, it's going to be that long a fight that you'd rather use fire. Wow, good luck with that. Where's the third staff that I need to chuck? Maybe I already threw it. Whatever, I've got some inventory space right now. And we got the ice brand. How powerful is the ice brand? 67! Why is this shit weaker than the break blade that we got last dungeon? Because it's elemental after all. I don't know how they implemented how I don't know if there's mechanics possible in FF2 to implement elemental swords, but maybe it is. Again, because of flare, I have no incentive to actually check them out. I have no incentive to use weapons, even though some weapon categories are apparently super effective against certain monster types. As long as flare is one-shotting everything in sight, why would I care? What do you mean by elemental swords? As in, if a monster is weak to fire, would the flame sword do more damage against that? I don't think that kind of like Spellblade. I think in FF2 it's just against monster type rather than. Always had that. Yeah, that's against monster type. That's not against monster elemental weakness. So, what was the example I was looking for? The Ogre Axe would do plus 20 against Ogre type enemies. That is a family of monster. It is against elemental weakness. Are you sure about that? Flamebow against undead. Yeah, because the Flamebow is super effective against the undead type. Flamebow doesn't do extra damage against, let's say, what else is weak to fire? It doesn't do extra damage against the flans. Well, flans are not the best example, rather. What other? Who is weak to fire? Well, you get the point, right? Ice lizards. Yeah, that's an example. Although never used. I'm saying you're wrong. Huh, I'll need to try that out then. I haven't used it against ice lizards, but what I've noticed is that yeah, I don't think elemental stuff works. There is monster, there is weapon class. Fire ice cream might be example. Might be. I'll need to test this out then. If you are saying that is the case. Rather use a Ogre Killer, yeah. Why am I using Maria? She just needs to fight. Hang on, did I practice Drain? All over MP now. And just physically attack. Did I use Blink on Gareth? I think I did. Otherwise, he would have been thrashed by now. You punch that lady, Gareth. God damn it, Mantis! I was going to use you for some osmos. But I should view that as a good sign. Enemies are starting to run away from me. Guy agility but ain't up and power up. Nice. What is his strength? 99 already? Yep, he's maxed out on strength. He's at 97. he's at oh my god, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Using black magic actually increases your power. Oh, if only weapons were good. Down goes the spirit by GG. That's why I want to keep my MP. So the vampire ladies don't actually have spells. Use the spirit barrier. Interesting. Come on, somebody get swap 3 please. I need swap to start working. At least by next dungeon. But the strategy of not using magic on Furion and Maria seems to be paying off. So now Valkyrie is a sitting duck, yes? Or what else? What else can she do? I assume that it's relatively easy to deal with a physical attack. Just a second try. There we go. Wow, the mantis actually got a hit in. I am impressed. Aspel, please. Jump. Yeah, jump would be her most strongest thing, I suppose. Crescent Moon. I mean, is that not a magic spell? If she's out of MP. Or is this just like FF5 where skills don't really take MP? That really irks me, you know. I think that's only because it's in a way it's cheating. If skills really don't take MP, shouldn't blue magic be free then? Of course, that'll make it even more broken, but point stands. I can tolerate enemies not using MP for their skills in FF1 because to counterbalance that you had infinite use items. Store on the use of photons at once. Instead of MP. Huh. That is a weird mechanic. I wonder what tactics that opens up. So Richard got a shield level. He's at level 7. Nice. And he has 83% evasion now. That's gonna help out a lot. Seriously considering giving him the breakblade. Should I not? Should I not? No, I'll wait till the end of the dungeon. Goddamn imps after all. Why? I actually don't need to grind up drain anymore. If at level 2 it's going to drain a good 200 HP, that's not too bad. Yeah, so we'll stop grinding out drain anymore. With that out of the way, the only thing I need to do is flare. One shot, dudes. Need to remember to move flare up. Nice, nice. I might be able to complete this today. Down she goes. Nice. Flare, please. How's the MP situation? I do need another ether on him, but can I spare any? Oh, there is a third Cain. Cain and Abel. Whatever. I think MP situation is fine, since I'm in full conservation mode. And here is the second checkpoint. The mage changes shape, and no prizes for guessing which elemental gigas this is. Next to our boss is Red Mage. Remember, he was an asshole. Red Mage, an asshole. Why though? Let's set a barrier for ice. Not now. I will set up blink, of course. No, we need swap first. Keep grinding swap up. The higher level, the better my chances. I will not attack with Maria. Four hits, 0 damage with double shields. And you know what would have happened if I equipped the break blade? 8 hits, 0 damage. Yep. So screw that. What the hell is wrong with this Gigas? 100 damage? Really? Well, they didn't do a lot with this guy, unfortunately. He's still a pussy. Maybe he's just a lot more beefier than his red cousin. Or he could slam Furion for a shit ton of damage. I can't protect against that. Yeah, but everybody's got life. Does Furion need more HP? Not really. I'll just use Cure on him. That's about 10,000 damage already. Oh my god, he actually got a crit in. Ah, Gigas missed. Yeah, nice. So Blink coming in handy. Actually, should I stall in this fight? Do I dare take that risk? He hasn't shown me any nasty moves. He might just die here. Okay, he did not die. Yeah, I'm going to stall for a bit and drain some MP. As I always do. Because you know that a really tough boss fight is when you should drag out the battle. Yeah, his Ice 4 is very underwhelming. Just like in vanilla game, but I don't know why they did this. Why even bother having him with Ice 4? Well, he is Ice Gigas after all. So that was uncalled for. And there we go. Haven't done this in a while. There we go. And now we are in the purple section of the tower. What horrors await us? Do I even need to bother with Blink, I wonder? Nah, let's screw this. Let's see how much damage Richard actually takes. Multi-target fire should do the trick, at least for those things. The revenants in the back row. Actually, that is not the back row. First two rows are considered as the front row. Yep, as expected, revenants go down. Whoa, Maria, calm down. My god, she did not like that Spectre. You're carrying too much. This stupid thing is just a potion, but I'm still gonna take it. There we go. Might as well use it. Keep one space in the inventory always free. Where's the potion? There we go. That brings her to 2000 HP. That was a very important potion. Might save my life in the future. Might save my life in the final boss fight. Oh my god, these are new enemies, aren't there? Whatever, we'll see what happens. I would actually like Richard to gain a HP. If these things are weak to fire, Flame Lance might do a number on them. Let's check it out. $400 damage. Slept. Okay, these things put people to sleep, eh? No issue. $500 damage! Hopefully he gains some HP. So having the tank swap leveled up, nice. Having the tank in the front row gain as much HP as possible is always a good idea. Where's Cure? She's almost up to 3000 HP. I'm using Guy's Cure because he effectively has infinite HP after MP after all. The MP conservation tactic is really working. That gives me hope for the final. Actually no, final dungeon is a completely different beast. I don't want to pin my hopes on that tactic. Definitely gonna go there with a lot of elixirs. Where's the shield? What? Alright, it's in his inventory. Whatever. I'll switch it in battle. Ambush closet, ambush closet. I wish they'd change the ambush closet. Since I already know the layout, I can pretty much avoid them. Saves a lot of time, but wouldn't it have been a lot more fun? Hey, someone swap leveled up, right? Who swap leveled up? Yeah, let's check out swap level 3 on the Chimera. Chimera should have plenty of MP. Her swap is still level 2. Waiting for swap level 3 on Maria. Who to target first? Let's get rid of the flower in the back. With fire? Oh yes, swap 3 worked. Goddamn Chimera doesn't even have as much HP as Furion. Furion's HP is gonna go through the roof. Oh my god, that was super effective damage. Dude is at a GTFO. Alright. Seriously, antidote? Swap 3, all of my grinding has paid fruit. Stupid, undead, unrunnable battle. Keep grinding, swap. One fire should kill off most of them, I believe. Nice. The biggest advantage of using magic is we can AoE with it, which means that fights that can't be one-rounded generally by just melee alone, that's a distinct possibility with magic. Of course, your spells need to be high enough level and strong enough, which is the case in this Romhack. Not in vanilla games, sadly. Okay, but Rhea leveled up a swap as well. I'm not sure. What the fuck? This is... That's... I think I've seen that before, but... what? Graphic glitch? Let's see if swap works on the bombs. Ah, I see this now. He only got 138 MP because that was his max MP. And since... yeah, I just want to test out now if swap is reliable. I have a sneaky suspicion the bombs are actually immune to swap, but if they're not, this will be really nice. Rear bomb, swap work, oh yeah! Swap 3 did not work, sadly, so swap 3 is not reliable. So these things have sufficient magic defense to actually dodge 3 levels. Not entirely unexpected. Oh my god, physical hits. These things are nasty. I need to use blink. And since Maria has got some MP back as well, let's use it. Meanwhile, Guy can focus on some osmos action. Why are the bombs still alive? This is gonna hurt. Question is, who is this gonna hurt? Gareth, of course. Ouch! Poor thing, he's on his knees. This ice should kill off the bombs. Say it is so, please. Thank God. Let's see if after this encounter that glitch still exists. Good flare. If swap starts becoming a reliable spell, my MP problems are over. And that should do it. Wow, what was that? I got HP up, Gareth got HP up, awesome. Yeah, okay, that was just a temporary glitch. Maybe I moved too fast. Free experience for cure? Why not? I'm only going to use Guy's cure in battle if only in dire need. And yes, dire need means goddamn abyss worms. Actually, I'm hyping them up so much, who knows how difficult they actually are. They are so damn powerful in vanilla that they might have just been nerfed. And so far as I can see, definition of difficult just seems to be more HP on monsters. I don't agree with that. More HP is just going to take a little bit more time. More HP on monsters and heavily nerfing weapons. Times charm on the ladies. And at this stage in the game, absolutely no immunity against that, eh? Does anybody need cures? I think we are fine. You keep practicing swap and barrier. Keep practicing swap and drain, I suppose. But actually, status immunity. Well, I'll look into that. Hopefully, the game does tell you what immunity it gives you. Being a 3DS game, I would expect that, but you never know. They do. Cool. I never expect games to actually tell you all of this kind of stuff in game. The old games just flat out didn't have enough memory to include all of that information, and you were lucky if they actually included it in the manual. But I think starting from GBA, the game started becoming very player friendly in that sense, at least. Very welcome addition. Flare is fine. I prepared for this. Oh, we got drain at 3 now. What else? What else? Cure Richard. Actually, no, he has a chance to gain some HP. Whatever. Let's see what happens. What can Maria do? She can continue with drain, so that she's at full HP for the next battle. Evading attacks. Red OP. So I guess Bravely points are the core mechanic of Bravely Default. Did Richard get HP? Doesn't look like it. Oh no, he was cured by Furion. He's cured over 2k, wow. Red Mage is not supposed to be that powerful. Isn't he supposed to be Jack of all trades, Master of none? It seems like he's OP in all counts. But he is a boss after all. What? Okay, this is fine. FF1 Red Mage, yeah. FF1 NES Red Mage rather. They nerfed the crap out of the Red Mage in the remakes. What am I supposed to do? A swap, practice swap, and practice barrier. Maria, you practice swap. You can also participate in the fire action. That should down them all. Definitely, if it's a preemptive. Oh, feels bad, man. Maria's fire is not good enough to one-shot those revenants. The tag team of Maria and Guy is super effective. A full screen of undead just wiped. I'd like to see how this works on ghosts. If we can take down the top tier of undead in one turn, we're good with fire. Any damage? I don't think so. Except for MP damage. Continuing on, I think this is where we get the Hermes sandals. Red Mage level 11. What does that give you? I need to throw something off. Whatever, Icelands can go. Thread! Screw this. No. I'm taking damage. Oh, okay. Limit break. Limit breaks. Red Mage level 1 is a limit break. Not these guys again. No ambush, thankfully. Let's check out if swap works on the red asshole. Strike first. Yeah, I think this formation is like I'm getting a lot of strike first. Maybe they changed the preemptive ambush mechanic. I don't know when I'm actually going to look into the code, or if at all. I must say, this has been a disappointment on many fronts. But one thing's for sure. The difficulty curve, there's almost no difficulty, not curve, spikes rather. Almost no difficulty spikes, so kudos. Swap did not work, did it? It did not. I didn't realize he still had his turn left. Take this opportunity to grab some MP. Never mind. Who's getting it? I think that was Gareth. Whatever. Hermes, yeah, these are shoes. I don't think I need to hold on to them. I do need to check out the evil cane as well. Should I not? Let's check out the evil staff in the next fight. Actually, I have not bothered to use any of the weapons for as items for magic. Maybe I should give that a try. Might get pleasantly surprised. Yeah, Hermes shoes can go. Since I've got mostly a mage party, haste is kinda useless since it doesn't really determine speed. It just gives you more hits, physical hits. Let's see if swap works on these things. And evil staff. I don't expect them to have actually changed what the evil staff does. Swap 3 failed, okay. Swap 3 failed, okay. Might just be immune to swap 3. Emperor, yeah! Yeah, evil staff will just randomly targets the Emperor. Never mind. Yep, that's how the evil stuff works. It just chooses a random target, and it's very similar to false targets in Final Fantasy V. I don't know how it chooses the Emperor as a target, but it just does. That's just hilarious. HP absorbed, it doesn't actually tell you how much damage it did. Let's finish this guy already. No, oh shit, never mind, okay. MP, I would like more MP on Furion and Maria. I do believe imps are immune to that swap, so maybe that was not the best test case. Alright, third and final checkpoint in Mysidia Tower is the T-Gigas. T-Mobile? Nope, T-Gigas. Thankfully, he starts off with his relatively benign physical attack. Yeah, swap does work on boss as well. Good damage with flare. Nope, way too much magic defense. Just in case, I'm gonna try again. And what can we do here? So Thunder Gigas, opposite element of Thunder is Arrow. Let's check out how much damage Arrow 3 does. Since Arrow is so underleveled compared to Flare, I might be better off sticking with Flare. Ouch, what? Hey, that was not bad. I was supposed to turn off the... Oh my god. Arrow is doing good damage. Might just use this as an excuse to train up Aero. Although I don't see whether it's actually useful later on in the game. Does this guy only have physical attack? That would be so disappointing. Just in case he's screwing around with me, I'll set up a barrier anyway. No, I need to use Aero with Maria. We'll just go ahead and use Flare with Guy. Oh, never mind. This guy was a pushover. Even weaker than the Ice Kickers. Very disappointing. Okay, Fire and Maria are in need of MP. Hopefully swap works on something. Oh no. That should take care of all of them. Don't even need Garrett's contribution. $500 damage from a Cure 7. Not bad. But just like usual, Fire does more damage than Cure. Honestly, they should give us more of an incentive to use healing stuff on Undead. Of course, we've got life. But the Undead have sufficient magic defense that grinding up life is a pain. Another Flare book? Why do we have vanilla Flare here? I was expecting this one to be holy. Please work. Oh yeah, how much MP? Did I get all my MP back? Yep. So Swap is kind of reliable now. Once it starts working on the bosses, that's when the cheese strats will come into play. Can't wait for that. Actually, no, I should stick to Blink. I might actually finish Mysteria Tower in a reasonable amount of time today. I had settled in for the long haul, I must admit. Mysteria Tower is one of the longest dungeons in the game. And that group includes the final dungeon. Especially if you're fighting all battles, of course. Which one must assume that in a casual playthrough you are. Let's see if Swap works. I think they are immune to Swap. But let me give it a shot. Preemptive helps. Getting a lot of preemptives. Not used to this. I am not used to this. I was fully expecting more and more ambushes. Yeah, I don't think either they have way too much magic defense or they are flat out immune to swap. Okay, with barrier 6 on everyone, they should be immune to confusion now. So whatever these imps can throw at me should be neutralized. Ineffective. Gareth is doing some damage with his double shields. Yep, confusion no longer effective. We didn't level up his blink. He's used that so much on Gareth. Again, imagine if they had shuffled the ambush closet in this room. There are like 10 ambush closets and just one leads to the god damn you people. Or rather, dead people. Michael Jackson zombies and one skeleton. Skeleton with a cape. Stylish skeleton. Are you guys done already? I mean, these things are from the second dungeon. Why still have them here? I don't know. Actually, I do know. That's to troll you and drive the rank of the encounter down. So even in an advanced dungeon or an end game dungeon like this, you have trash enemies so that you don't get any experience whatsoever. You only have a chance to get thrashed because these things have drain touch. So when you first encountered them, they would only be doing like 200 damage to you. I'm assuming default HP values, relatively standard HP values. At this stage in the game with 2000, 3000 HP, they'll do like 1000 HP or 500 damage to you. Drain touches. And down he goes. How did you beat him? Doesn't hit too hard. Okay, so it's a battle of attrition. Egg timer that casts stop. Physical party wide Thundara. Another neat addition in this Romhack is icons. Icons along with the items and spells, I guess. No, spells already had icons. No, I need to set up Blink. I don't know what that Marlboro is going to do. Do not want to take a risk. Let's see if swap works on the Basilisk. Nice. Lots and lots of preemptives. Come on, work. Oh, it did work. Nice. And as a bonus, Maria is even going to get some HP up. Would a lizard be weak to ice, I wonder? Normally they are not. Let's check it out. The murder is just gonna kill it, isn't it? Yeah, never mind. I mean, this is exactly my point. If Flare is just killing everything in its path, why even bother with finding out weaknesses? You guys again. Another preemptive. I don't know if I'm just getting lucky or there's definitely a change in how preemptives work. I was being ambushed left, right and center in Mysidia Cave. And it is me doing the ambushes in Mysidia Tower. Some of the things have piqued my curiosity enough that I will definitely need to look into the code. Otherwise, no. There is no doubt that almost each and every one of the monsters has been beefed up considerably. I mean, that damn behemoth took a good 15 minutes. At 1000 damage per turn. That was just ridiculous. Alright, it's time to take on the White Dragon, who is the optional boss in Mysidia Tower. Or not. Time to get into a random encounter first. Now I'm actually expecting each and every fight to be a preemptive. Sadly, it just doesn't tell us that it's a preemptive fight before the fight actually starts. Whoa, whoa, whoa! He had glare! Didn't see glare before this. Alright, as I was saying, it's time to take on the optional boss of Mysidia Tower. And I'm carrying too much. How does a dragon know I'm carrying too much? Procured black robe. Ah, this boss music again. This boss music plays for the first time in the behemoth fight, and that is halfway through the game. I remember how shocked I was the first time I heard it. I was like, what? There is boss music in Final Fantasy 2? What? Let's try swap strats. Did not work, okay. Ouch! The White Dragon is susceptible, weak to fire. So you can understand why they put the White Dragon here as the earliest of the dragon specimens. Fire should easily be your your highest level spell. Again, looks like the dragon only has physical attacks. How disappointing. Yeah, he's just constantly spamming, using physical attacks only. I don't know why. Bosses, looks like bosses have been dumbed down. Doesn't make sense. Does not make sense. I mean, yeah, you can cheese bosses. But you try to fight them fairly, they are actually quite difficult. You need a solid HP bank to survive their attacks. Matt, see ya. See ya, Matt. Have a good night. Aspel leveled up. Icewind, no, not interested. I got a black robe from that. Do I care about the black robe? I do actually. I'll give it to Maria, who has lesser intelligence than Guy. So her spells should start doing a lot more damage now. Again, out of 4 doors, it's the second door. Whoa, new enemies! Ice Lizard! I didn't know you could meet up with Ice Lizards here. Let's try swap strats with them. Nah, we'll have Maria try it. Maria's the one who needs HP. Firin has plenty of HP. Ice Lizard should be weak to fire. I don't think I've actually ever used fire against Ice Lizards. How come? I mean, logically they should be, but they definitely are. But I'm just wondering how is it that I've never used fire against the Ice Lizards? Maybe they're more of a nuisance than a threat. Never bothered with them. Swap 3 did not work. So we need swap 4 for any amount of reliability. I mean, even swap 4 is not 100% reliable, but that's okay. If it can work 2 times out of 3, that's good enough for me. Oh, hey, that rhymed. Oh, hey Minwoo! I'm going to focus all of my power on this door. Stand back. Well, I guess they didn't have enough space for the dialogue, but Minwoo made his way all the way to the top of this tower, and he was confronted with a magical door, apparently. I don't know how this stuff works. But now that we are here, what he's going to do is he's going to open the door for us. Oh, look at that door! It's a new design apparently. Man, you okay? I feel dizzy. I need to lie down. Man! And he dies. Wait, what? The NES automatically takes us to this room. God damn it! I was waiting for some dramatic effect there. Good one, good one. Grant you strength, whatever, nobody cares about strength here. Wisdom. I don't even care whose soul went up. Alright, I can't believe this. I just can't believe this. Ultima. We finally got Ultima. At the cost of Minwoo's life, it better be useful. Of course, it's white magic. I'm gonna teach you to Firion, and we will see how bad it is next time. Oh my god, I actually completed Mysteria Tower. I cannot believe this. I thought it'll take me at least 4 hours. But, yep. That was quite the accomplishment. But that is going to be it for today. You guys have a good day, and as always, take it easy. Ciao.